We're pleased to hear these figures, but these figures contain all domestic burning. So it's not just the wood burning stoves, but it's burning in the garden, having bonfires, burning green wood, wood-fired fire pits, wood-fired pizza ovens. So really, when you break it down, the actual figure for the wood-burning stoves works out around about 8 or 9%, as I know it.
Right. So tell me, why is it? I mean, as you know, people who've got wood burners absolutely love them. It becomes a real part of their lives. Why has government sought to victimise them?
Well, it's the Chimney Sweeps Associations. We've got no idea. It's obviously someone sort of trying to demonise these things for ulterior motives, whatever they are. But if you look at the facts, I mean, you know, they're encouraging us all now to go electric and everything like that, and banning the use of gas. But if we get a power cut or anything like that, wood burners are the secondary form of heating. They're a backup. They guarantee that house will get heated. So why they're saying, you know, what they've been saying for all these years, and it was really nice today to come home and read in the paper that these figures have been put out there, when the Guardian have been banging on about 38%, and I'm sure that they must have known it wasn't 38% because I did, and I'm just a humble chimney sweep.
You know, it's a funny thing, isn't it? Because governments told us a few years ago to drive diesel, not petrol cars, because they were better. They urged us to get rid of our wood burners because of the damage they were doing, and we find out actually the figures are very different. Difficult to believe anything, frankly. At times they tell us. How many of your customers have been thinking about giving up their wood burners to follow Boris Johnson's net zero target?
Well, probably about 2 years ago when all this came out, I mean, we were getting inundated with calls saying, can we still use our wood burners? Are they going to make us take them out of our properties? You know, we're trying to sort of like convince the clients that this is not going to happen. So basically, yeah, we've been getting calls recently about it as well, where they're saying, you know, we've just had an eco-friendly stove put in. Are we allowed to carry on using it? You know, I mean, we're trying to convince these people out there that they're fine to use. They're sort of 80+% effective. You know, it's basically they've been frightening the life out of the general public who have got these burners. I mean, the older style burners, you know, they weren't that effective, really. I mean, the emissions that they put out were higher, the same as open fires. But the new eco-design stoves, you know, are so efficient. And it just gives people comfort at night. I mean, it's better than looking at a boiler or a radiator. They get some relaxation from their wood burners as well.